Now, episode 3 starts off at the train station, where Ren telling Ryuji about this weird dream he has about this old man and these two little girls.
You have a seat right over here for
like,
me.
Dude, I actually don't want to hear that. Kind of sounds a little gross. But did you see An in that palace yesterday? Now, I know Ryuji's like, damn, I can't wait for that summer uniform to come in so she could stop wearing that hoodie. Ren just tells him to keep his voice down. Then Akechi is there or something, I think. I don't know, it's not important. But in the game, I think Igor already explained what the Velvet Room was to him. It's a place where you execute personas, and then pay for them.
I need about $350.
So the school has this volleyball rally, teachers versus students, and it's the world's biggest mismatch. On one side, there's an Olympic medalist, and on the other side, there's a bunch of kids. It's a waste of time. It'd be like if LeBron James was your basketball teacher and they did a basketball rally out of school. There's no contest. I mean, even look at the students. They're like, why the fuck are we here? Why are we doing this? Ugh. Later on, the main character does end up coming across An, who does look a little distressed, and he ends up following her. Because if you're on probation, what's the stalking charge, right? Fuck it. Now, instead of catching a case, which is probably what would have happened, they just end up hanging out together.
I like you, and I want you.
Between all those Kamoshida rapes, and now even Ren's stalking, An's actually got guys committing all kinds of crimes for her. So when they go to brunch, An actually reveals everything that Kamoshida's been doing to both her and Shio. Now as this girl spills out her heart to him, Ren looks like he actually doesn't even want to be there. I guess he was hoping that she was going to end up being like that other An. I'm sure he's jealous of that shadow Kamoshida.
I am thou, thou art I.
No, stop. Once again, he didn't even help. You don't start the confidant because you didn't help. It's like, damn dude, this girl just poured her heart out to you. Telling you about her best friend is pretty much getting raped and beat up by a teacher that wants to fuck her. You just sit there like, can't wait for this to be over. At this rate, you could end up having negative kindness. I really do wonder if any of the other staff has ever walked in this dude in a dark room talking to himself before.
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way.
Bitch, it is time for you to quit the volleyball team and start the kickboxing team. Or at the very least, the javelin toss. You always make it look like a mistake. So Morgana comes through in cat form, and I wonder has he been eating mice and like trash before he lived with the main character? But anyway, Morgana actually comes through to give him a warning. He's like, I never actually did this before, but if we take Homeboy's treasure, we might end up killing him. If y'all down to do it, hit me back. I'll be around some fine ass cats. Y'all know where to find me. Or usually like, damn, I know dude broke my leg and ruined my future, but I don't know if there's reason enough to want to kill the guy. Oh, don't worry, they end up getting a reason. Now Kamoshida ends up forcing Shiho to actually join the swim team. Shiho didn't know that you actually needed a swimming pool before you actually go and do the high dive. Sorry, that's not funny. Now I remember first playing this game, I was like, god damn, are they actually gonna kill this girl off after getting beat up and raped by a teacher?
Do a flip!
But luckily she's still alive. I didn't want her dying off. And she's not even knocked out. This girl is durable to be falling from a 2-story fall like that. Now after this horrible injustice, our guys want answers, and we know Mishima's bitch ass got him.
Better start talking, bummer.
So the fellas go and confront Kamoshida. Pretty sure he's looking at the body measurements of the freshman girls class. Now this part is a little funny because Kamoshida and Mishima both take turns throwing each other under the bus. Kamoshida just admits that he doesn't even give a fuck about what happens to Shio.
Because I just don't give a fuck!
She can't testify against him if she's dead, right? Now Ryuji wants to hit this guy. And rightfully so. Kamoshida deserves to get fucked up at this point. But I think what they should have done was just record everything without Kamoshida knowing and put it on social media. Wouldn't that have been easier? Then cut the recording halfway and just, I don't know, jump him. There's 3 of them. They probably could have taken him. Morgana was there, so he could at least got in his face and scratched him in his eyes. Then Kamoshida just gets fed up, says, fuck it, I'm having all 3 of you expelled, and I'm gonna sit back down because I know no one's gonna hit me anyway. And it's mission start at Kamoshida's palace. But the guys are a little down about getting expelled, until they remember that we actually have other ways of taking this guy down. Ren's like, yo, you got my back, Ryuji?
I hunt him down and feed him his own testicles, and I do it in a jiffy. And I don't care if it's mama to ass, grandmama, innocent bystanders, little kids, babysitters, bill collectors, whatever. I leave his whole block filled with hot grass if I have to.
Aunt overhears this and she decides to follow them because she actually wants to get in on this action too. But it's funny, she doesn't even know anything about palaces. I mean, Ryuji's a delinquent, and Ren has a criminal record. As far as she knows, they're planning to go and kill him. But I guess why not, right? Step into the game's mantra of take your time. These guys speedrun the hell out of this palace. I mean, the game usually gives you at least 2 weeks to take care of a palace, but these guys did in under 5 minutes what took me at least 5 game days to do. You're not Snake, and this isn't Metal Gear Solid. You guys are going to be completely underleveled for that boss, unless you have a DLC persona or something like that. So they find the intangible form of Kamoshida's treasure.
Where's the treasure?
And it's surrounded by actual looking treasure, which I was always surprised that these guys never asked, what if we take this other stuff too, and actually sell it? We could change his heart and get rich at the same time. And they end up finding An, who's been caught by Shadow Kamoshida, who for some reason wants to kill her. If there's anything I know about guys like Kamoshida, he wouldn't want to kill her. He already has her as his favorite girl. Wouldn't he want to double up and have 2 aunts? I mean, there's no other females there. Right now you got 2 titties in your bed. Why not have 4 titties? Wait a minute, I didn't even notice before. They didn't get their names yet? Now the fight scene in this episode is actually pretty good. I liked it. It was true to the game. All the resistances and weaknesses were completely right. They even let An get a 1 more in the beginning. The only problem I have with this fight is that half of it is Baltimore's face for some reason. The camera's damn near in his mouth. Just take a look.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Now the all-out attack is getting better, but there's still some missed opportunities. I think my version is a little better.
A beautiful rose has thorns.
Now the biggest sin with the all-out attack is this. What is this? Where's Morgana's seat and cigar? That's what he's supposed to have at the end of his all-out attack. So they all end up leaving the palace. Things official, they all end up exchanging contact info. Which means my guy finally has An's number.
It goes down in the film. It go down.
敵のために組む仲間だ。
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Alright. I'm fair. This time I'll give it to him. He actually did help. He earned this confidant.